Welcome back to Adam and Lina Podcast. I'm Adam.
And I'm Lina. Before we start today's episode, I have a confession to make.
Oh, this sounds interesting. What's the confession?
I absolutely hate the question, what do you do, when I meet new people?
Really? Why? It's such a common conversation starter.
Because I never know how to answer it without sounding boring or confusing. Do they want my job title, my daily tasks, my career story?
That's actually a brilliant point, and that's exactly why today's episode is so important.
We're going to teach you how to talk about your job in English, confidently, naturally, and in a way that actually interests people.
If you're enjoying this already, please like and subscribe to Adam and Lina Podcast.
Your support keeps us going. Thank you.
So, Lina, since you hate the questions so much, how do you answer what do you do?
I've actually developed a formula. Instead of just saying my job title, I tell people what I actually accomplish.
Give me an example.
Instead of saying I'm a marketing manager, I say I help companies tell their stories in ways that connect with customers.
Wow, that's so much more engaging. It tells people the impact you have, not just a label.
Exactly. People can picture what you do, and it usually leads to better conversations.
This is gold. Everyone watching should pay attention to this technique.
What about you, Adam? How do you describe what you do?
Well, my official title is Content Strategy Director, but that sounds pretty vague.
Right. People might not even know what that means.
So I usually say I figure out what content companies should create and where they should share it to reach the right people.
Perfect. That paints a clear picture. Now everyone understands your role.
Let's teach our audience this formula. Start with I help blank to do blank by blank.
For example, I help students to improve their English by creating fun, practical lessons.
Or I help small businesses to grow by managing their social media presence.
This formula works for almost any job.
But let's also cover the traditional way because sometimes you do need to give your job title.
Right. In formal situations like job interviews or networking events, you should know the proper structure.
The most basic answer is I'm a blank or I work as a blank.
Examples, I'm a teacher, I work as a software engineer, I'm a graphic designer.
You can add where you work. I'm a teacher at Lincoln High School.
Or I work as a software engineer at Google.
Now, here's a curious question. What's the difference between I'm a teacher and I work as a teacher?
Ooh, subtle but important. I'm a teacher suggests it's your identity, your profession.
I work as a teacher is more about what you currently do for employment.
So if teaching is your passion and career, say, I'm a teacher.
But if it's just a job you're doing temporarily, I work as a teacher is more accurate.
Great distinction. Now, what if someone asks, where do you work?
You can say I work at Microsoft or I work for a small marketing agency.
Or I work at Microsoft, or I work for a small marketing agency.
You can also mention the industry. I work in healthcare or I work in the tech industry.
And for location, I work in downtown Chicago, or I work from home.
Working from home has become so common now. How do you describe that?
I work remotely, or I'm a remote worker, or I work from home full-time.
What about hybrid work?
I have a hybrid schedule. I'm in the office 3 days and work from home 2 days.
These are all very current and relevant. Now let's talk about describing your responsibilities.
This is where many people struggle. They don't know how to make their job sound interesting.
Here's the secret. Focus on impact and results, not just tasks.
Instead of saying, I send emails, say, I coordinate communication between different departments.
Instead of saying, I make PowerPoint presentations, say, I create visual reports that help executives make decisions.
It's the same task, but framed in a more impressive way.
Let me ask you something curious. What's the worst job description you've ever heard?
Oh, I once met someone who said, I move papers around all day. I thought he was joking.
Was he?
No, he was actually a legal assistant, organizing case files and documents.
That's such an important job, but he made it sound terrible.
Exactly. He could have said, I organize critical legal documents to help lawyers prepare for cases.
That sounds so much better. Same job, completely different impression.
Now let's discuss useful phrases for talking about your daily routine at work.
My typical day involves, or on a typical day,
I usually start my day by checking emails and planning my priorities.
most of my time is spent in meetings with clients.
I'm responsible for training new employees.
Part of my role includes managing the budget.
These phrases help you paint a picture of what your workday actually looks like.
Now, here's something fascinating. How do you talk about a job you don't have anymore?
Great question. Use past tense. I was a nurse, or I worked as a nurse for 5 years.
I used to work in finance before I changed careers.
And if someone asks why you left,
Be diplomatic. Don't badmouth your old employer even if you hated it.
say things like, I was looking for new challenges, or I wanted to grow in a different direction.
The company restructured and my position was eliminated. Honest, but not negative.
Never say, my boss was terrible, or I hated that place.
Even if it's true, it makes you look unprofessional.
Now let's talk about career levels and positions. This vocabulary is important.
At the bottom, you have entry-level positions. These are for people just starting out.
I got an entry-level job as a marketing assistant right after college.
Then you move up to mid-level or intermediate positions.
After 3 years, I was promoted to a mid-level position as a project coordinator.
Above that are senior positions or senior-level roles.
She's a senior software developer with 10 years of experience.
At the top are executive positions, C-level jobs like CEO, CFO, CTO.
He worked his way up from intern to chief technology officer.
What about talking about your boss or supervisor?
I report to the marketing director. This means your boss.
My manager is really supportive and helps me develop my skills.
If you manage people, I supervise a team of 5 designers.
I'm in charge of the sales department.
These show the hierarchy and your position in it.
Now let's discuss something really important, talking about work-life balance.
This is becoming such a hot topic.
I have good work-life balance. I rarely work overtime.
The job is demanding, but I make time for my personal life.
I struggle with work-life balance sometimes. The hours can be long.
My company values work-life balance and offers flexible hours.
This is especially important for younger workers now.
Absolutely. Millennials and Gen Z prioritize this more than previous generations.
Now, here's a tricky situation. What if you're currently unemployed?
This makes people anxious, but there's no shame in it.
You can say, I'm currently between jobs, or I'm in transition right now.
I'm actively looking for new opportunities in marketing.
I'm taking some time off to reassess my career goals.
Or be direct. I'm currently job hunting, or I'm unemployed at the moment.
The key is to sound positive and forward-looking.
Don't apologize or sound defeated. It's a normal part of career journeys.
What if someone is self-employed?
I'm self-employed, or I work for myself.
I'm a freelancer, or I freelance as a graphic designer.
I run my own business, or I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm a consultant in the education sector.
These all describe independent work.
Now, let's talk about salary and money. This is sensitive.
In many cultures, it's considered rude to ask about salary directly.
But if you need to discuss it professionally, here's how.
I earn amount per year, or my salary is amount.
I make about $50,000 annually.
For hourly work, I earn $25 per hour.
But honestly, unless it's a job interview or negotiation, avoid specific numbers.
You can be vague. I'm comfortable with my salary, or the pay is competitive.
Now, let's discuss benefits and perks.
The company offers great benefits, including health insurance and retirement plans.
I get 4 weeks of paid vacation per year.
They provide free lunch and gym membership.
I receive performance bonuses twice a year.
Benefits are often as important as salary.
Let's talk about job satisfaction. How do you express whether you like your job?
Positive. I love my job, or I find my work very fulfilling.
I'm passionate about what I do.
My job is challenging but rewarding.
Neutral. It's a job. It pays the bills.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
Negative, but diplomatic. I'm ready for a change, or I'm exploring other options.
It's not the right fit for me long term.
Never badmouth your current job to strangers. You never know who they might know.
Excellent advice. Now, what about describing your ideal job?
My dream job would involve traveling and meeting new people.
Ideally, I'd like to work in a creative environment with flexible hours.
I'm looking for a position where I can make a real difference.
In my ideal role, I'd have more autonomy and leadership opportunities.
This kind of talk is great for networking and interviews.
Now, let's cover some common mistakes when talking about jobs.
Mistake 1, being too vague. I work with computers tells people nothing.
Be specific. I develop mobile apps for healthcare companies.
Mistake 2, using jargon that nobody understands.
If your field has technical terms, explain them simply.
Mistake 3, sounding apologetic or diminishing your work.
Don't say, I'm just a teacher, or I only work in retail.
Every job has value. Be proud of what you do.
Mistake 4, oversharing negative details about coworkers or a boss.
Keep it professional. Complaining makes you look bad, not them.
Now, let's do a fun exercise. Adam, pretend you're at a networking event and I just asked you, what do you do?
Okay. Hi, I'm Adam. I help companies create content strategies that actually connect with their target audience. Basically, I figure out what to say, where to say it, and how to measure if it's working. I work with tech startups mostly, helping them build their brand voice. What about you?
Perfect. That was clear, engaging, and you even asked a follow-up question.
Your turn, same scenario.
I'm Lina. I work in marketing, but specifically, I focus on the storytelling side. I help companies figure out their unique narrative and then communicate it across different platforms. It's part strategy, part creativity. I absolutely love it because every company has a different story to tell.
Excellent. You showed passion, explained clearly, and made it interesting.
That's the key. Enthusiasm is contagious.
Even if your job isn't glamorous, you can make it sound engaging by focusing on the impact.
Now, let's discuss questions people might ask you about your job.
How did you get into that field? Talk about your career path.
What do you like most about your job? Share what motivates you.
What's the most challenging part? Be honest, but not negative.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Discuss your career goals.
How long have you been doing this? Share your experience level.
Having prepared answers makes conversations smoother.
Let's quickly review all the key points from today.
We started with the impact formula. I help who to do what by how.
We covered basic job descriptions. I'm a, or I work as a.
We discussed how to describe responsibilities without sounding boring.
We learned vocabulary for career levels, entry level, mid-level, senior, executive.
We covered how to talk about work-life balance, salary, and benefits.
We practiced being positive even when discussing unemployment or job dissatisfaction.
We learn to avoid common mistakes like being too vague or oversharing negatives.
And we did practice conversations.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
Today's question is, if you could have any job in the world, what would it be and why?
Dream big. Don't limit yourself to what seems realistic.
Write in the comments, my dream job would be, and tell us why.
For me, my dream job would be a travel documentary host, exploring different cultures and sharing stories.
That's amazing. For me, I'd love to be a professional photographer traveling the world, capturing moments.
See? We both want jobs that combine passion with purpose.
Share yours in the comments. We read every single one.
And who knows? Sharing your dream might be the first step toward making it real.
Well, everyone, that's all for today's episode.
Thank you for learning with us.
We hope you now feel confident talking about your job in English.
Remember, it's not just about listing tasks, it's about sharing impact and passion.
If this episode helped you, please give it a thumbs up.
And subscribe to Adam and Lina Podcast for more practical English lessons.
Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode.
Share this with anyone who needs help talking about their career in English.
From all of us at Adam and Lina Podcast.
Keep learning, keep growing, and be proud of what you do.
See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Go make your work sound as amazing as it is.